What's up, Plant Fam? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. If that tickles your fancy, hit that subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Now, guys, on today's video, we are, I would say, finishing up our propagations that we have been propagating. Now, some of these still have yet to root. Especially like these silver statums. These things are like deadly. Like I don't even usually see too many of these like from like nursery tours or even in people's collection with a bunch or a ton of area roots, kind of like you would see any other philodendron. No, it's strange. Um, and they were in high humidity, so I don't know. But yeah, as you can probably not see, these have yet to hatch. Nothing. I mean, this one here has a little bitty root there, but yeah. So I'm not going to force them. Definitely, just going to let them do their thing. And then we're also going to, as you probably tell by thumbnail, replant my beautiful, wonderful philodendron brandianum. And I'm not understanding her. She's only getting repotted because of one, I know for a fact when I did start her out, she had tons of water roots. If you guys remember, when I did get her in the mail, way smaller than that. I will try to see, can I insert a picture, but yeah. And she's giving me, you probably can't see it from back there. I'll definitely pull it in, but the original leaves, you get from the actual, I would say nursery or wherever, big box stores, wherever you get your plants from, are huge because they're pumped with hormones and all kinds of stuff. But but anyway, eventually those leaves will go back to normal, but over time they will eventually get back to their bigger size, or actual size rather, without the extra hormonage. But this one here, it I don't want to say it's stalled out, but she's giving me maybe half the leaf size of the bigger ones. And usually once you give these things to climb up on, then definitely increase the leaf size. Not this time. So what we're going to do is basically go in and see if she needs to be repotted. And even if she doesn't need to be repotted, you guys, we're still going to give her a bigger pot. As I said before, she has been the only robust root system that, well, it's two now. I can take that back. It's two now. She was the first, and the first robust root system that I just let it go ham in water and took her out and put her into spag. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use one of my black pots here. I used the white koshes here, but this is a bigger size one out of all of them, to be honest with you. And again, as I said before, this is the one with the most roots. Yeah, with the most roots, especially in the sphagnum. So let's go ahead and get her down. Let's get Mr. Froggy out of here. Which one is this? This is Mr. Male Froggy. Most of you guys remember these here, as you can see. So, okay. Whoa. Now she definitely, and I mean definitely will not fit into the frame. But let's see, can I get her so you guys can see? Now these are some of the bigger, older leaves that were grown, that were growing in the water. Everything else, now these little smaller ones that you're seeing are babies. Definitely not the mature, rarer ones, but for the most part, you guys, this plant is healthy, doing good, climbing, spreading. I'm enjoying her. But let's see, can I show you? If I bring her down, bring her down, bring her down. Now these leaves here are bigger. How can I do this? Hopefully you can see it. I could enlarge it, huh? I got spag, so I can't waste soil, so I can lean it. Ha! But yeah, as you can see, the leaves are not as, these are the little baby ones that are coming up, but not as pronounced as I need them to be. They're a nice size. Don't get me wrong, very enjoyable, but they should be like double that size, especially since the end of this here plank is up there, and this it definitely is not light, you guys. Oh, let me just stick that down. Look at that. It can sit next to me, but it's definitely not light. She is up on one of the brightest grow lights, not working. So she loves the light, but yeah, the next step it will be the actual pot. The root is root bound, which is kind of strange as well because there's a lot of roots attached to the spag, which of course will enforce bigger leaves and things you would think. I don't know. But we're gonna do it anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, let's do the process. Now I do of course have pond that you should know in the back of this little girl here. So let's get her out this here coach. I love these here pond rocks, you guys. Get them from the dollar store. You'll definitely see them inside of a lot of my pots, but okay, we have to figure this here out. Yeah, I do have some pond in the back of this here. So let's see, how much damage? Yeah, it's not too much damage, you guys, but you can see the root system coming through there. All right, so without snapping this thing here, let's get this. Sorry about the noise. Get this pond out. All right. It wasn't much, but she came right out. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and let's turn this so you guys can stare at her while I do this. I'm just putting in some sphagnum moss here. Trying to make sure I have the right one because I have sphagnum moss that is used for my planks, and then I have the sphagnum moss that has my garden mulch in it, and I'm hoping it's not this one. And it's not that one. Okay, so all right, guys, let's get this here up and down. There we go. Can you just stay for 1 second? All right, let me double check. I want to make sure I have the right. Let's put this. I want to make sure I have the right mulch, you guys. Where are we on time? All right, so we're doing pretty good on time. Okay, yep, that's it. All right, so what I'm doing is putting, yeah, that's fine right there. This container here, we're gonna stick her, fill up with moss, sphagnum moss. Again, nothing special. This here moss is already pre-moistened with um, Miracle Grow potting, Miracle Grow fertilizer, and also it has garden mulch as well to give it more body. Also, the plants can feed off of it, even with this moss when it decomposes. It gives it more structure, something for the roots to hold on to, things of that nature, you guys. Oh, so let's get her up and out of here. Come on. Now, I do have some posts that you will see out of a lot of them to keep them from breaking their backs, just going backwards. But let's get her out of here. This is gonna be difficult. But I'm pretty sure I can do this. Come on. Keep the roots. Keep the root together. Keep the roots together. Come on. There we go. There we go. Can you see that? So from the looks of her, she definitely could use a bigger pot, which I'm pretty sure that was the issue. I don't see any dead roots, but everything seems to be good. It smells just like it's supposed to smell. Like roots, I guess. We're going to put her down in here, pushing her towards the back. And then what I'll do now, you guys, is try not to drop her, but we are going, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna put some spag in this here pot, which makes sense. Ah, there we go. What I'm going to do now is just backfill her with some sphagnum moss to secure this thing. And then definitely put this pond here. Let's bring this up. Put some more in it. And definitely put this pond in it because she is not that stable to be standing up literally on her own. So let's get this in here. I hope everyone is doing fine. About time you'll get this. This is a couple of days before, I was going to say Thanksgiving. A couple of days before Halloween. And I'm pretty sure you won't get this until, I don't know, towards Thanksgiving. This just shows you how much recording I do. But the fun thing about that, you guys, is that my plants have grown tremendously since the last time you may have seen them. So that's a good thing there, which I do love because you guys are seeing one thing, but I can tell you there's a lot that has happened. All right, so I'm trying to make sure there's no air pockets in here as well. They work the same as with soil, you guys. It can dry your spag out, your roots out, especially if the pocket is huge. You don't need that. All right, are we in the, there we go. And I'm going to add, well, there we go. I'm going to add a thin layer here, and then that'll be it. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, so what I'm going to, let's make sure this is filled. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now, we good? There's a pocket on this side. There we go. Now what we're going to do, she's actually standing up, but I don't trust it. We're going to go, back on the back side here and put this back where we found it. There we go. Ah, perfecto. Let's stick that there. Well, no, I don't need anything else to have it extra weight pulling backwards. Okay, and then just in case, I use this here, extra support. There we go. And we are through with her, you guys. Just gorge. Alright, you know what? This is freaking awesome. I'm gonna take a picture, you guys. We are taking a freaking... You know what? Yeah, we are. Awesome. Alright, so let's get her down. Definitely don't need any water. I did water these today, actually. Oh. All right now, guys, she looks a little leany. Okay. All right. Let's hope nothing happens to her while she's behind me, which I doubt it, but you never know, you know. So, let's go ahead and move on, you guys. Now, the next one, as I said before, we're going to go in here and try to pot up the rest of these here propagations, which I'm so glad because it's like, you know, something else you have to babysit. So let's do this. Now, I do have I paint the rest of my painted ladies. I have one that has not hatched yet, but she has roots on them, higher area roots, but I'm not going to force it at all. So we're going to save her. And then I also have this little one that I was telling you the leaf is coming off, as you can see, but has plenty of roots on it. So we're going to do her how we did the pink princess and stick her down in one of these here smaller, I would say situations. One of these here smaller, super smaller pots here, which will be no problem at all. I don't mind it. Let's get this down in here. Now I probably will. No, I'll just continue to just let this leaf fall off on its own and pull as much nutrients as it can, because as you can see, it is rooting out. So let's just stick her here for now. Okay, the next one we're letting root out. And then I also, you guys, I'm going to pot up my rest of my Syndapsis here. Exotica, very hard to find here in the South. Have to either go up north, and if they are here, we found them at Ace, and you probably see me a few times cussing and fussing when I should have got it then. Yeah, so the next time, guaranteed, you guys, I will be getting them, but these will be my second pots. This is one that just won't hatch for nothing, so we're gonna, matter of fact, stick this one down in there with that painted lady. I think the rest of these are fully rooted. Yes, the rest of these have rooted like no tomorrow. Other ones just, I don't know. I think it's just the maturity of the plant, and then also how much humidity it was getting, things of that nature. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Now these here, yeah, these I'm gonna have to pause because these are going into soil. So let's put these back into water. I was gonna do sphagnum moss, but everything else is into soil. So let's do that. Then I have the rest of my pink princess. It's four of these, and then I have to do the syngoniums. So let's get these pots here. Very simple. Is that two? No, that is one there. All right, then I need one more. Pink princess, yes, there we go. And these are well rooted. I did pot up some of the other ones, you guys, off camera, something to kill time, but everything is, as you can see, well rooted, ready to go. We're going to get them down in their respected areas. Let's put sphagnum moss in the bottom of these here. There we go. Stick these buddies down, and we're going to cover. And as you see, I did end up going and getting more sphagnum moss as well. Wait, I was finna bury sphagnum moss, guys. Some more sphagnum moss as well. So there we go. And another one here. And then after this one, aside from that Exotica, which we definitely will get to, that will be it. Alright. Alright, so we have one more, which I will have to get sphagnum moss out of this one here. Whoa. Alright. Oh, let me stick this down, you guys. I have to make some more sphagnum moss. So the next best thing is to get the sphagnum moss that is prepared for. Let's put my frog back. The next one is prepared for my moss planks. So, yeah, and those are down in here as you seen when I was looking for it the first time. Well, making sure I had the right one the first time, but only difference is one is clean and then the one is, has the mulch in it. Nothing spectacular, you guys. So we're gonna get this one down in here, and then I said I was gonna. There we go. Now, you guys, what I'm going to do now is pause you, and we're going to come back and finish the Exotica. I need to get I took my soil out back. All right, guys, we have made it back. Yeah, so we're using the same pot, keeping the same water wick as well. It's gonna go back down, in my fancy Costa Farm pot, which I definitely love. Shouts out to you guys again for just supporting the average plant hobbyist with the rare, uncommon plants. Just, I really cannot wait to get my hands on a Thai constellation or even an elbow from you guys. Whoa! All right, so this thing. Yeah, I'm just checking stuff. But yeah, she's going down into soil, you guys. All of my synapses are into soil except for one, which is she's outside. That is my, well, except for two, which is in the one pot. It's my Synapsis argyrius and my Synapsis silvery, and they're both put together in one pot and still growing in sphagnum. And I'm actually loving them, not going to bother them at all. So yeah, other than that, these are going into soil. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I have my aeroid mix here, which I should have pre-moistened, honestly, but I didn't. So this is nothing but I did do a video, you guys, on this here aeroid mix. I will try to link the video, but yes, I did do a video on it. Wonderful, wonderful mixture, you guys. I did have my plants in this here mixture before I decided to go full throttle on sphagnum moss. If you guys have been following along with me since the beginning. And this water here is already, I would say pre-moistened. It already has fertilizer in it, you guys. So I will still water her anyway. Once I finish this, definitely soak it, since these are water roots. Look at me spraying spraying the pink princess down. I guess one less thing I have to do besides cleaning up, So this is just what it is, you guys. Just spraying it there, and they're going to go into the store section or inventory section until I can get my hands on a spider farmer tent or some kind of tent, or probably just some propagation totes or clear totes, just in general, to keep them, keep the humidity up. So let's go ahead and get these in. Again, I have one that is still cooking. And then we also have these two here, you guys, which we might save for a, well, we're going to save for another video because we are definitely pushing time. Where did I put this out? Because here we go. Let's go ahead and get these girly girls in here. I did put the one that was acting cuckoo. That didn't have any kind of root system. So let's get these in here how I would prefer them to grow, but we know how that can be. But let's get these down. There we go. And then hopefully this is enough to cover up, which I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. To cover these roots. Yep. All right, guys. One more pause here. All right. So we've made it back. Let's put this soil down in here. What I did was, you guys, I took two out. I think the smallest one with the smaller root systems. I took them out so I could work with it a lot better work with these a lot better. They have a better root system. So I can do this here, adjust these how I want these to look. Soil a little there. Stabilize this here. One just fell. I seen you. Okay, then we're gonna get these. See, like it has a shorter stem, and I have to place enough soil. You get it, you guys. Different levels of planting here. All right, so let's get these last two down in here. I probably should have put those. Yeah, let's do this. So more than likely, until I get like a tent or a situation, most of my plants definitely will grow towards one side, or have one facing side rather, which is why I'm trying to set these up that way. I didn't want to put the short stemmed ones towards the back, and then it loses, it loses light, and it's hard for it to grow, competing for light. So there we go, there we go, there we go. And now what I'm going to do, let's put the rest of this in here. And that is it. Let's check this here. Nope, let's put some in the front, guys. I just moved it and I seen the ending of a move. Now I don't want to bury these too deep where it takes forever for it to sprout. There we go. There's just a little left in here. It's not gonna put that in there. All right, guys, that is it. That is freaking it. We are through. We are through, and I'm definitely going to water this here using the water wick. I have spag in here that can go down into some of these here pink princesses. Now these pink princesses, you guys, will be going into the shop. There we go. So I'm going to use the water it came out with. There we go. And we're going to use the wick, and this wick is going to soak it up. and such. Now I will wet the top to help out the situation, and of course spray back down these leaves because they did have soil on them. But we are through, you guys. We are through. We are through. There we go. Looks good, doesn't she? Just to have five leaves, well, rooted leaves. There is one more that will be making its way down, either in here or maybe as a single leaf cutting plant node for the shop. Who knows? But yeah, guys, that is it here for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this here process that I am doing. I'm sorry, you guys. My camera. I can watch TV and do things and record at the same time with this. It's just awesome. I'm just enjoying this equipment. But yeah, I'm like triple tasking, quadruple tasking, whatever, you guys. But that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also comment down below, let me know if you are still looking for some of the plants that you have seen me chop up or propagate. Definitely, it kind of hurt me when I was chopping and propping these here plants, because I grew all these from cuttings, and cutting them up, seems to hurt. But it's part of the process, and of course I needed more space and of that nature. But that is it. Let me know in the comment section below. All the things that I do use here over the channel, you guys, will be down in the description box below. And I think that is it. Make sure you are subscribed. That button should be gray and not red. Make sure that notification bell is on. This bell will keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here with Planting with Pete. And let's make sure. Yep, that is it. See you guys on the next video. Bye. And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow.